Welcome again to some more Wargame Airland Battle action on the Alesund map. It's going to be NATO versus Pact economy mode, and on NATO we've got Lightman, myself, Red Rooster and Hatch Thunder. Hopefully Red Rooster, I can't remember if his internet connection will cut off in this game, but we'll see what happens. And versus us we've got Rainer's Rackham Le Rouge and Substance 2020, interesting name. So we'll just have a look at it from the Pact's perspective, since we were playing as Nietzsche. Yeah, okay, so that's north on the left there. So there we go, got the battle lines being drawn up. For some reason the chat... Yes. Sorry, the chat... Actually, what is this? Oh, no, let's go back to the beginning of the replay. Yeah, the actual in-game chat doesn't seem to be saved in the replays because there doesn't seem to be any option to turn them on or off, and you never see them, so... Yeah, God knows what's happening there. In case... Wait a minute, we've got a pact... Oh, never mind, I thought that was... Huh, looks a bit different from... Oh, okay, I was just building there. Anyway, let's see. That's right. Because Mike, as you can see, it's a reinforcement zone, but it doesn't have any actual number above it. So yeah, we get any resources for controlling it. So I suppose if you go into pressure Golf and Egg, I suppose it'd be good to capture. But looks like Rackham Le Rouge. Okay, we're just content to go there to defend, or maybe they just want to defend along this whole path. We'll have to see what happens, but yeah, Mike should be kind of defensible if I can get infantry there, get him into these few buildings, and yeah, we'll see what happens. As you can see, because of the way the terrain slopes are better, just to get I think more short-range stuff, unless they approach from that angle. Actually, didn't really think of that. Well, I can't remember if I thought of it at the time, but in any case, yeah, this approach here definitely just gives us short-range infantry due to the way the terrain goes, the way it slopes and all that. I think that's what you should do. Well, we'll see what I do anyway. I'm sure a little bit later. And Hatch Thunder, yep, going for the city sectors, and look at that. Nice little detailed urban terrain there. Those you can see the buildings do seem to repeat a bit, but oh, what else? Nice bit of detail anyway. Nice detail on the flares too. So we'll look at that. We can even sort of there we go. Glitch the view of the houses and all that because the camera can move from them. So I suppose for bigger, well, it's not really a city, I suppose it's still a town, but you know, for bigger towns, bigger than Wargame European escalation, I suppose having the urban sectors divided like this rather than allowing, you know, just letting infantry getting into individual buildings, I suppose, yeah, they is a bit of an improvement. Still, I kind of wish that there was some sort of button or a toggle that would basically show all the outlines of the urban sectors, just to make it that much easier. You know, something so it just continuously shows an outline if you press the button. Actually, there might be. I think I had a look at the controls there. I didn't see anything. In any case, the game is afoot, and yeah, it should be one hell of a game on. I think it was the Alesund map. So where the hell was I spawning anyway? Not there. Looks like I was spawning on this flank. Yep. Oh, that's right. I was going to be defending Mike there. Yep. God, Mike won't bother to see there. Yeah, no problem. Looks like I'll be taking Lima as well, and yeah, probably just supporting Foxtrot in India. Well, got Red Rooster and Hatch Thunder on the right. They're basically yeah, doing their thing. Do we actually have anything besides my troops here? Nope. It's all me on the left flank. So they could have actually overwhelmed us, but thankfully, well, we'll just have to see what happens. Will they actually do too much scouting there? Well, they actually are sending in their own forces there. Even sending in a cooler. Bit of a forward position to say the least. Also got some MiGs. Interesting. What the hell? Ah. Interesting. Okay then. Just as well we don't have too much in the way of AA. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, I do have some AA here though. Yep, there we go. Take a couple of shots at them. And well, it looks like this one will survive, but 60 points. I don't think they actually destroyed any transports. I think they did panic them or stun or whatever, but yeah, I think they're still alive. I suppose infantry aren't going to fare too well, but still, you don't really want to use that sort of aircraft for that sort of thing, in my opinion, but yeah, what the hell. So yeah, Rooster, on the other hand, is actually trying to do a pretty similar thing on the flank here. He's trying to get to this point to defend it, while I'm getting to Mike to defend it. But yeah, as you can see, I managed to make it before my opponent, just barely to Mike. But on the other hand, as you can see, looks like Substance is the one solely responsible for this town. So yeah, he managed to make his way to this little town before Red Rooster could, which kind of sucks. What can he do? He's got to come in with Vandals though. Did actually? Oh yes, they got the close quarter combat little light machine gun on there. So if they can actually get into buildings and all that, especially into the same buildings as Motostelskis and all that, they should be used to pretty good effect. But as you can see, they are already starting to get worried, shaken, panicked. Another one getting panicked there. Not stirred though, at the very least. But yeah, they're not really going to be able to do too much. These guys, they're worried. They're just AA guys. Motostelski's calm, and these ones are getting shaken. But still, now that these guys are all panicked, he's probably Rooster's just going to want to retreat them really. They didn't have any flame stuff to send on him. Oh well, keep doing. On the left flank, on the other hand, we have Hussards trying to come in. Looks like they're just cheap recon infantry for myself, and yeah, Spetsnaz also trying to do damage. Thankfully, my chasseurs. Actually, wait a minute. Did these Spetsnaz haven't fired any rockets yet, have they? Yeah, 12 out of 12, 6 out of 6. Actually managed to take them out before they fired any rockets. Incredible. Well, there you go. They could have been used a bit better than that. Those Spetsnaz. They're very good against the enemy infantry, but they're certainly not invincible. And even on the bloody forums, I noticed there's a couple of threads about trying to nerf them. I mean, come on, man. Send in anything with more than one freaking armor at them and they'll die instantly. I mean, even against regular infantry, if you can, properly surround them and all that, you can take them out relatively easy. And or if you can actually get close enough to them, they can actually they somehow panic themselves. Maybe they even damage themselves, not sure. But I'm pretty sure they actually panic themselves with with the RPO, with the little napalm launchers. Last week we mentioned we got coming on his own Zippo, so it's got the right idea. We're using flames and all that. We don't have any ATGM infantry for substance stations, but on the other hand, actually he probably could do with them. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I might have underestimated the terrain there. Okay, I guess it does slope a little bit more gently than I thought it would. Huh, I'll be damned. Yeah, look at that. Just turn straight around it. Ah, whatever, fuck it. Can't remember if it always did that or not, or just seem to be noticing it now, just doing you know. In case, yeah, Red Rooster coming in with some infantrymen, I wouldn't send them in like this. No, don't do that. Oh, what can you do? In case the attack here has been rebuffed, and Red Rooster, of course, yeah, business connection has failed. But there you go, so you can see I managed to rebuff the attack here, though, managing to down a couple of vehicles, Spetsnaz and all that, and yeah, it looks like the inverse has happened here. There we go, we finally do have guys deploying those. Zip also coming in, and doesn't want to get him too close though. Napalm, yeah, will definitely outrange the Motostelski RPGs, but no, he's sending it in way too close. Now we've got bloody T-55Ls. T-55Ls? Interesting. Anyway, T-55s of some description. Trying to do a bit of damage. Even got Napalm Bomber coming in, laying down a nice bit of napalm there. Not catching anything in the napalm stream, but at the same time, though, we'll basically stop enemy units from using this road to reinforce. So Vander's managing to get into the city sector, but yeah, it's going to be a little too late. And really, yeah, I don't really know if it was really worth trying to capture this sector. Maybe what Red Rooster could have done. Wait a minute, isn't he the one that actually said he left the game? Huh? Or was it a Hatch Funder? Actually, I think it was Red Rooster left there. Pretty sure he said he left. Well, whatever. In case I'll be reinforcing with my infantry from this little city sector of Lima, and yeah, just holding on to the mic, not even bothering to send in a CV there, unlike our opponents. I suppose it does allow them to reinforce that much more easily, but oh, wait a minute, yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. I was actually in control of these vehicles. I'm pretty sure, well, in charge of some of Red Rooster's units at this point, and yeah, I found myself controlling a few more things than I had accounted for, so yeah, just it's a bit of a general retreat there, put these guys in here, and yeah, just left my guys there, I suppose. And oh, actually it's nice to remove by Substance. Is actually going to be sending in some infantry, presumably through the forest, to take out any stuff that's hiding around here. Nice little move, or maybe just infiltrating. I mean, in either case, this should probably eventually happen across the AMX HOTS. Same time though, we do have some artillery being used, God forbid, and those will be my AMX 105mm, not too shabby. So, yeah, some say the mid-range artillery, or medium artillery, is useless, but in my opinion it's still got its uses. It's a bit of a jack-of-all-trades artillery. I mean, it's cheap, it can fire barrages, does a bit of HE damage to light vehicles and infantry, and does a good job panicking and stunning stuff as well from time to time. So, yeah, I mean, it's not quite as cheap as mortar, but it's longer range though. but it's not quite as powerful or as precise as precision artillery. But it's a hell of a lot cheaper, so you get what you pay for basically. And there we go, managing to do a bit of damage there. VDV's getting worried. Well, Tostilski's still calm, interesting. So that's okay then. That's not doing quite as much as I hoped it would. Oh well, okay, Chasseurs against Spetsnaz. The Spetsnazers, okay, there we go. They actually are using some flame launchers, setting this damn building on fire. The Chasseurs are going to die eventually. Yep, they certainly are. And yeah, still got some Chasseurs and all that. Chasseurs in buildings, so what the hell, I mean, we are managing to pretty much hold our opponents off from capturing India at the very least. In fact, we should actually have a CV coming up to India. But oh well, and a bit more artillery coming in, so... Oh, there we go, see, look at that, managing to take out some infantry. Spetsnaz is also getting shaken, but not stirred, and VDVs are panicked as well. Sapper is actually coming in for Hatchfinder. Actually, are they launching any flames? It's kind of hard to tell, I think. Because the we had Spetsnaz over here, not Spetsnaz launching flames. I think it's these Sapiers who are launching flames because they actually do have some ammunition missing from their napalm weapon, the LFP-54. So they must have used it. Huh. Interesting. Why? Okay, well that would have been a bit closer to be able to deploy it, but apparently not. Which kind of sucks because these guys. Oh no, these guys actually come in squads of 10. I'll be damned. Well, too bad they can't get a little bit closer to these VDVs and all that, because they, yeah, can't really do a bit of damage there, but oh well. Also looks like some artillery coming in, I think, from our opponents, but these guys at the very least are panicked, shaken, panicked, panicked. Sapper is also panicked as well. They should be sending my infantry forward to help them, but unfortunately I'm not just yet. AA vehicles and all that coming in instead. Interesting move using the supporters. If they could get close enough to the enemy infantry, they can do a hell of a lot of damage. At least all these guys are panicked now. These sappers, in my opinion, should just retreat really before Hatchfinder loses squads permanently, and unfortunately goes one. They have pretty low on health. Just needs to retreat them really, and send in regular infantry, and they should be able to clean these guys up with relative ease, given that they're all panicked, except for the Spetsnaz, which are already calm for God's sake, but oh well. At the very least I do actually have my Vabs coming in to do a bit of damage there, nice little Brownings slowly, and of course some artillery coming in as well. Look at that, a bit of artillery and madness coming. It's regular artillery for me, looks like. I think that was, I don't know what the hell that is, some sort of artillery from my opponent coming in, unfortunately, yeah, taking a hot shot at my vehicles as well. What do they ever do, those Vabs? I mean, all they're doing is just shooting at the Spetsnaz, which are routing anyway. And what kind of artillery do... okay, they have mortars, I believe. Yep, it's a mortar, alright. God damn, even mortars are a bit of a pain in the ass. Although they're not as long range as regular artillery, not doing quite as much. Well, not quite as much damage as the medium artilleries are, but the thing is they're much cheaper to buy and to use, so yeah. I mean, I could have got my artillery a bit closer and basically fired on opponents' artillery. Wait a minute, there's known though. So 120mm heat rounds, which was... oh no, wait a minute, no, that's the other thing. Let's see, no. Okay, it's just basically a fancy mortar as well, just a long range one, 7,700 meters. Indeed, so they're just going to lay down a nice little carpet of artillery on us, basically. Sappers. Hatchfinder really should have treated. What can you do? There's also sappers here. My Roland doesn't know what the hell he's doing there, but what? Ah, okay, probably to try to take out the helicopters. Unfortunately, I think the buildings, if you look closely, the buildings, I'm pretty sure are blocking his line of sight, which kind of sucks. Basically, these infantry are still holding out. God damn. There we go. Finally, I do have some real infantry eventually coming in. Got Legion coming in for day on menu. And yeah, Chasseurs is actually doing the little aiming animation, but I don't see them actually aiming at anything. Interesting. Okay, so there we go. Legion's teleporting into that building all of a sudden, and they're not going to see each other, of course. Oh god, look at this freaking artillery fire. Gotta love mortars. So they're certainly much easier to mass than regular artillery, that's for sure. God damn. Not as long range, of course, but... well, you don't see my bloody artillery engage. Oh, no, wait a minute. Yes, my artillery is actually engaging. Well, there you go. Who to think? I don't think it'll do too much damage, but let's just have a look. There we go, get a nice sort of eagle eye view there. Like, not eagle eye view, a nice close view, should I say. I suppose eagles could fly this slow, but only usually when going after prey and all that. Unfortunately, I don't think much was taken out. Nope, but I did manage to... really? Okay, I managed to worry basically one of them. Incredible. And yeah, they're bloody re-aiming already. Oh god. Oh well. do. So yeah, a bit of intense inner fighting. I don't think there's much else going around the map really. There's some stuff happening on the right flank, not much happening on the left flank there from Pact's perspective. I think the left flank was mine, the right flank was my allies Hatchfinder, I believe. Also got some aircraft coming into Mirage actually. Interesting. So what is this? A strike fighter, what do they call it? Multi-role fighter? Yeah, it's something or other. It's got bombs, it's got magic missiles, but unfortunately magic missiles not really doing too much damage there. But yeah, these multi-stealth because VDVs and all that managing to last quite a long time. But there we go, we're slowly but surely taking them out. More supers coming in for Hatchfinder, so not such a shabby little infantry unit, but you need to get them close to do their job. And really, I mean, he should just retreat them at this point. They're all panicked, and this will be once again a bit closer to the VDVs. But I mean, these guys are already panicked anyway, so you just they need to really be used in conjunction with regular infantry, in my opinion. But oh well. We do also got some reinforcing pack troops coming in, and fortunately we are spotting that. Oh, Scale Peyotas even by Recamne Rouge. So these guys are pretty fancy infantrymen coming in squads of 15, as you can see, and doing decent amounts of damage. The PKM does not have the close quarter combat statistic, but what can you do? We've got BMP3 of all things being used. My god, vehicles of design BMP. But yeah, thankfully we did actually manage to interdict these guys before they made it to the city. Moscow Piotrs, they can at least make it into one of these buildings though, which... Are they going to do it? I don't know. I mean, they're there, they might as well get into a building. Or into a sector, should I say, since they don't you can't get individual squads into buildings. But anyway, or into individual buildings, should I say. But yeah, very good job actually managing to interdict them like this. They've got crap loads of health per squad, but since they're basically fighting out in the open versus vehicles that's mostly outrange them, except for this vehicle, it's a bit close to them. Yeah, these guys are just eventually going to get taken out, so they're really panicked and all that. Even regular infantry just about to take them out when they're panicked like that. So, yeah, good job by, let's see, Hatchfinder coming in with a couple of AMXs here and there. So AMX was in Oil North. Interesting. So, okay. Oh, that's actually a radar AAA. Oh, that's good. Just as well opponents don't have any seed or anything, because these bastards are radar-based. AAA is kind of easier to take down with seed, given that they, I mean, they tend to have pretty good range compared to regular AAA, but the thing is, it's still kind of crampy compared to radar-based SAMs, of course, which is what you expect. But yeah, you mostly just have them to, yeah, basically to take seed shots for, you know, your more expensive radar-based SAMs, more so than anything else. But you can sometimes use them on their own. If the enemy doesn't have seeds, if they have seeds, then they're basically not going to be able to touch them. Basically is what's going to happen. We've got the Axe coming in as well, which is just going to get taken out by these Mirages. We've got a Crusader coming in. Crusader, so am I playing as the Brits? No, playing as the French. France. And Substance actually has managed to push up a bit through this forest actually, so I'm pretty sure this forest was held by Hatchfinder. He's actually going to be retreating, which kind of sucks. He's mostly just got this point to himself. Pretty sure that we also had Red Rooster defending at some point, but yeah, he did exit out of the game because of the internet connection screen. But oh well. There we go, thankfully we do have some well placed guys here. ATGM Land, we've got AMX 10Ps. Well actually I think they're still using, yeah, they're actually using these buildings as cover, I believe. Yeah, look at that. Oh, very nice. And yeah, they do have a bit of AP power as well. So there we go, thankfully buildings actually do still block, I'm not sure if they block line of sight, but I'm pretty sure they do block line of fire at the very least, so thank God for that. So MX-10Ps, yeah, basically can open fire on the T-55s coming in. If they're autocannons, then doing a nice little job indeed. Of course, the ATGMs, not they're helping out, but autocannons in close ranges, pretty good. Some people would call on them to be a bit nerfed in close ranges. You know what, screw it. I mean, they're autocannons. They should not be getting that freaking close to begin with. I mean, come on, those tanks were basically sent in unsupported. If there was any sort of recon coming in, they would have spotted the MX-10Ps long before, because they're basically just camping behind these buildings. What if that... Whoops. That was done on purpose. In any case, looks like that's the end of the game. A very sudden end there. I was trying to have a closer look at that, but there you go. Major victory for NATO, which is us this time. And a major defeat for Pact, those commies. So that was on the Alesund map. So we're just having a look here. My kills versus losses are much better this time around. Command points actually getting the most out of anyone, amazingly enough. Red Rooster, oh that's right, he forced to quit due to his internet connection scrap, and yeah, very nice job by Hatch Fund results. So yeah, overall, a nice job by our team, and yeah, I mean, in my opinion, Hatch Fund didn't really need to bother trying to take that town. Maybe he was hoping that it would be undefended, but the thing is, once you find that it's defended, yeah, I don't really know if it would have been worth taking. Could just station these guys in the forests and all that instead, but especially along that, there are only a couple main reinforcement roads that could be used anyway, so yeah, what the hell. Nice little job indeed. So good game to our opponents. This has been Damien Dudovich signing off.